Michigan has tried career politicians. We've tried Happy Talk. And we're 50th out of 50. Dead last.
This states that almost no other candidate has been successful in helping Michigan, and they have tried many different methods, such as using career politicians and trying Happy Talk in order to fix Michigan.
It's time for a nerd.
Growing up in Battle Creek.
When Snyder states that it's time for a nerd, he is stating that only smart people are capable of being successful politicians and are capable of helping to solve Michigan's problems.
Growing up in Battle Creek, Rick Snyder started reading Fortune magazine when he was 8. By 23, he completed college at the University of Michigan, and his MBA and his law degree. Rick Snyder is a very bright entrepreneur who happens to adore Michigan.
During this part of the ad, it's obvious that Snyder is putting himself on a pedestal, and he is intentionally doing so. He mentions all of his achievements and how soon he accomplished them. He also does not hesitate to mention how great of an entrepreneur he is.
But we just can't fix it. We need to reinvent Michigan.
As president,
Snyder states that Michigan needs to be reinvented. However, there's no guarantee that if you reinvent Michigan, it will fix Michigan. You could reinvent it, but it still not be fixed. So Snyder should fix, then try to reinvent Michigan, instead of try to reinvent Michigan completely.
10-point plan to reinvent Michigan is so detailed that, well, it's likely no politician could even understand it.
But it's the way to finally save our state.
Rick Snyder for Michigan. He's one tough nerd.
In the last part of this ad, Snyder states that it isn't likely that a politician will be able to understand his 10-point plan. The only problem with that is, if no politician can understand his 10-point plan, then how would the average person be able to understand his 10-point plan? Only he would be able to understand his 10-point plan. During the ad, he often refers to himself as a nerd. But at the end of the ad, he refers to himself as a tough nerd. In him saying this, it means that he's ready for business and he's ready for action. However, nerds don't have the reputation of being very tough. He should have came up with a better analogy. Also, the music sounds like something you would hear when you're in a battle or going on an adventure. I think he's trying to show that he's ready for an adventure during his time in office. However, office isn't an adventure. It's a place where you make decisions for the people and where the people are relying on you to represent them.